Sirens aren't wailing, cities still hum, but something's off. Headlines clash, leaders posture, missiles parade, satellites watch, markets jitter, diplomats smile without smiling. It's the feeling just before a storm you can't see yet, only hear in the distance. I want to talk about time, not the hours on your phone, the kind measured by risk. For decades, scientists and security experts have kept a symbolic alarm clock, the doomsday clock. It isn't a prophecy. It's a scorecard of how close we are to self-destruction. Midnight means catastrophe. Right now, the hands are closer to midnight than at almost any point in history. Why? Because nuclear weapons never left the stage. They just learned new lines. More countries with more warheads, faster delivery systems, tighter chains of command, and sometimes looser tempers. Miscalculation, accident, escalation. 3 quiet words that can end everything loud. What if the unthinkable became reality? Not a movie plot, but tomorrow's headlines. A radar glitch in the night, a warning that might be real. A leader has minutes, sometimes less, to decide, respond or risk annihilation. In that window, humanity balances on a yes or a no. Here's the harsh math. A single modern nuclear weapon can erase a city core. Dozens can erase regions. Hundreds, an entire civilization's infrastructure. The first wave is fire and shock. The next is fallout and famine. Supply chains cut, hospitals overwhelmed, power grids gone. In the worst exchanges, soot lofted high into the atmosphere can dim sunlight for months, maybe years. Cooling crops, shrinking harvests, turning borders into lines between hunger and more hunger. But inevitability is a story we tell when we feel small. We are not small. We've already stepped back from the brink more than once. In 1962, a submarine officer chose not to launch. In 1983, a watch officer trusted his gut over a false alarm. Individual judgment has saved millions, without those millions ever knowing. So, what moves the hands of the clock? Every policy that increases warning time, every hotline that reduces panic, every treaty that caps, verifies, or dismantles warheads, every safeguard that keeps one error from becoming many. Transparency, communication, de-escalation, and yes, public attention. That's you and me. I can't audit a missile silo, but I can demand that leaders talk, verify, and plan for mistakes before they happen. I can support journalism that tracks risks. I can vote like the future needs a future. It's easy to tune out. The problem feels too big, the clock too loud. But clocks aren't curses, they're tools. They tell us when to act. If we're the generation that stares down the last great preventable disaster, our legacy isn't fear, it's discipline. Slow the rhetoric. Extend the decision windows, lock down the arsenals, make coordination boring again. Imagine a different headline. Not flash, but agreement. Not launch, but dial back. The good news rarely trends because it unfolds in silence, in meetings that end with nothing dramatic except more tomorrow. The clock is ticking, yes, but so are we, and until midnight, there is time to choose. Let's make unease useful. Let's turn it into action, patience, and pressure. Because the last stand of humanity shouldn't be a stand at all. It should be a step back from the edge, and a step forward together.